Welcome back to episode 4 of the No Look podcast. I'm pretty sure, right, Twan? Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Episode 4 of the No Look podcast. I'm 1/3 of the show, Injustice, creative director, Supervillain Studios. Here, my co-host, media mogul, ex porn star, Thatboytwann.
That's insane.
Just kidding about the porn star part. Not yet.
That's insane work.
Collab.
Coming soon.
My God.
Finally, introducing our third co-host of the No Look Pod, my guy, Jeffrey Doncic. What's good, my boy?
Was good. Finally unemployed. We here. We're here.
Congratulations, bro.
Facts.
Thank you. We need money though for sure, but like we fucking here though. We here though, you know?
The unemployment gang is amazing.
How does it feel to be freed from the shackles that is retail?
It's great, bro. It's like when Spider-Man like got the black suit and
Hell
he's
yeah.
like coming off of the black suit. Like now I'm like, all right, I got to get back to my good guy ways, you know. The black suit was cool, but I got to get back to the red and blue and shit.
I feel that. I feel. But shit, bro. Are y'all ready to talk some hoops?
Shit, let's do it. Do it,
man. Now we are still in the fucking dog days when it comes to NBA. Ain't nothing to talk about. Like you can tell ain't shit to talk about basketball wise in First Take because all they talk about is the Lakers and Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's the only basketball related shit that you see these sports talk shows be talking about right now. It's fine though because we getting football soon.
Thank God, bro.
Thank
Shit
God.
is tomorrow. Thank God, bro. Thank God.
That's not the football. We getting that back, but we are damn near like a month away, right? Month of
Yeah.
away from the season starting. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This off season has been buns. It's been buns, bro. Like it got off to a hot start. Like the off season started, it was like bam, Paul George to Philly, bam, Klay Thompson to the Mavericks, and then like after that, it was just like it's been silence.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, the breaking news we got today, fucking Taylor Horton Tucker to the Chicago Bulls, bro. We're fucking in the trenches, dog. This shit is bad out here. That shit is disgusting. That's breaking fucking news if you didn't know, bro. Motherfuckers, nobody's talking about this.
Nah, you could have been talking about the New Jersey Sixers, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah,
people Jersey.
People been asking me like, "Yo, you gonna jack the Sixers now?" I'm like, "No, bro, no."
Like, sure?
I knew it wasn't gonna be the New Jersey Sixers, bro. They're definitely keeping Philly on there.
Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are.
But like, even if it was, the New Jersey Sixers don't even sound right, bro.
That's nasty. I don't know. That just don't sound like
it is. Why do the Bulls, bro? They got like 10 guards already. Why did they sign Taylor Horton Tucker?
Yeah, you got to think like how they're thinking. They're trying to do a tank off, just like how the Brooklyn Nets signed Killian Hayes.
Nah, we're doing it better though. And the problem is,
Horton Tucker is shit, bro. I'm sorry, he's not that good, bro. He's not that good.
But the Bulls too good. They're not gonna beat us and the Wizards in the tank off in the Eastern Conference. They might not,
bro.
Like they're gonna be bad, but they ain't gonna be that bad because they still got Zach LaVine. Nobody's taking that stinky ass contract. Josh Giddey is not a bad player. Kobe White is tough. So like they're not like they're in a spot where they're not bad enough to tank, but like they're not good enough to compete type shit.
Well, they lost their best defender in Alex Caruso.
True.
And I ain't gonna lie, some games he literally was their only defense. It's like AD with the Lakers. Like you literally need AD out there, or you're the worst defense in the league type shit. And I don't know, bro. You're saying Zach LaVine, but he's injury prone as hell. So like how many games of Zach LaVine do you got, to be honest? You know
55,
what I mean?
maybe 50.
Yeah, and that's a stretch. Like that shit is I think he played like 20 games last season. Like that
Yes,
shit.
sir.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
But even if
I
he
don't know.
does, like if he plays like let's say he played 55 games, him and the Bulls, they gonna win half of those games. The Nets gonna be bad, bro. Nets and the Wizards are going to be bad. Like might not crack 20 wins type shit. Like we're going to be, and look, I'm perfectly fine with it now because now it means something. We got our picks back. Cooper Flag, he will be a net soon. So it's cool. I'm cool. I'm the Killian Hayes, Ben Simmons lineups. I cannot wait to see them. I cannot wait to see them. That bruh. That backcourt.
Make sure you clip that.
I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait because after this season, Ben Simmons' contract is done. Killian Hayes' contract is done. Cooper Flag will be a net, and everything will be good in the world, bro.
I can't wait till y'all get that third pick.
What's crazy is I'll be fine with third pick. Watch them do us greasy, and we get like the 7th pick.
Yeah, that's when you gotta sue the league at that point.
Bro,
That's fucking crazy.
for
I
real,
don't
bro.
think it's possible. I don't think
Dude,
it's possible to be like a top 3 worst team and fall out of top 5.
Bro, I promise you the league hates Detroit, dog. They got the 5th pick 3 years in a row. I would kill myself if I was a Pistons fan. Because that's fucking they get blessed with Cade and then they just got shit. Every year after, bro. Like that's tough.
Bad shape, bro. They're in bad shape.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that's like the one thing I wish they like go back to. Like in my opinion, I definitely think the worst team in the league should just automatically get the first pick. Like I like making like the bottom 3 all have like a good chance at it. It's like I don't know, bro. Like a team like Brooklyn definitely needs a number 1 pick. A team like the Wizards definitely needs a number 1 pick. But then you got freaking the Hawks of all teams getting the number 1 pick. Like they don't even need. Not that he's like amazing or whatever, but they don't even need fucking Zachary Ricochet, whatever, you know?
Yeah, sure. Nah, yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you. But some years, the number 1 pick may not be a good thing. You know what I mean? Some of these draft class are real stinky, and I feel like this draft class is one of them. Like I'm looking right now at the picks. This is bad, bro.
Yeah, there's maybe like 1 to 3 all-stars, like max. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.
Yeah, it's looking like one of the because I'm looking at these picks, right? Zachary Ricochet, I'm not the biggest fan of him, and I'm not really the fan of him on the Hawks, right?
Yeah, at all.
Yeah,
like, that should
because one, they already have Jalen Johnson right there, right? You have Jalen Johnson there, who's already like they're both power forwards, and we don't know what's gonna happen with Trae Young. Hopefully, he gets traded soon, and we don't know what they're gonna get back for that. But yeah, I just didn't love that pick for them. But obviously, Alex Sarr didn't want to go there. Alex Sarr stunk it up in the summer league, so he doesn't have exactly the highest expectations right now. You think this gonna be rookie of the year, bro?
If he's not, then I'm ready to call him a bust. But like, if you look at that Wizards team, bro, that is one of the worst rosters I've ever seen. Like ever, bro. If Alex Sarr doesn't touch 25 plus minutes a game and doesn't put up good numbers, he's a fucking bust. Like he's a bust. Like he has the best situation. I'll say that.
I think this is one of those years where I'm gonna sprinkle some bread on a couple people for rookie of the year. I think one would definitely be Alex Sarr for sure. I think potential wise, definitely has the potential to be rookie of the year, but I'm not completely sure. Reed Shepherd is a bucket, man. Reed Shepherd is a bucket, looking like a young white D book. Also, Stephon Castle drafted to the Spurs. Say what you want about Chris Paul. Chris Paul with that young team. The Spurs might look. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be contenders or anything, but I think
They're not making the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not making the playoffs. But I think playing with CP as a young player is definitely a benefit. You know what I mean? So, other than that, I think those are the names. Really, I like Donovan Clingan. I like Rob Dillingham, but I don't see them.
Rob is gonna take some time. But I feel like there's because like I really like Matas Buzelis over in Chicago, because that's also a bad situation, brother. You better go get buckets for that team, especially like him falling was crazy to me. But yeah, good for him falling because you're in Chicago. Like you should be good.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
who are you guys like highest like on rookie wise? Because for me, it's Stephon Castle. Like I think that dude has like a really high ceiling.
yeah, I like Stephon. I do. I like Stephon Castle, solid defender, and like I said, I think he's going to learn a lot under CP3. Um, I do think Reed Shepard's a bucket. I think Reed Shepard's a bucket. I think Donovan Clingan is going to be solid. I think the Trailblazers, they're in a weird position, but they have good young pieces. I think they're going to have to get rid of Anthony Simons. I think Anthony Simons is really, really, really solid, but like he's kind of like entering his prime now. So I think it'd be best to move him now. Get maybe like at the deadline or something, have his trade value move up a little bit. I like Nikola Topic. Once he comes back from injury, I don't know how the Thunder end up getting all these bucket getters. Like Sam Presti, bro, a genius, bro. It's like we're watching a genius at work. But yeah, he's tough. I like Dalton Kennett on the Lakers too. I think he's, the Lakers need shooters, so I think he's definitely gonna get some burn this season. What about y'all?
Twan, you want to go?
I don't really have anybody I'm really high on.
He's not high on nobody. That's how ass this draft class is.
The only person I really cared about in this draft was Rob. That was it. That's it. And as far as I'm concerned, he's gonna be a bucket getter.
I mean, yeah. Rob's in a good situation though. You know what I mean?
For him, like he's in a good situation, but like your potential is so capped by who's next to you. So it's like,
I mean, it's co-star, you know what I mean? And once why am I blank? Once Mike Conley decides to retire, he's probably gonna get handed the keys.
Yeah. Dude, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Mike Conley, that motherfucker is underrated as fuck. Holy shit. Because that's like everyone's like high on Rob Dillingham. Bro, Rob is not starting. Like let's not get out of hand. We know how good Rob is. Like Mike Conley is literally like the main reason, like or one of the main reasons why the Timberwolves were a top seed. Like the very next season after they traded D'Lo's weak ass. Like he's good. He's good.
You saw how important he was to that team once he got injured in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like I believe it was the Nugget series. It was that the series he missed a couple games, and then he came back.
I think so.
Then he ended up winning. Yeah, bro. I feel like Mike Conley's always been underrated, also. Just because
he has always been underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been underrated just for the fact that he was in the West for all those years. If the Grizzlies was an East team, he'd have more than one All-Star game to his name.
That old Grizzlies team, dogs, bro. Mike Conley, Zach Randolph.
Yeah, I remember. Mike was literally that guy on the team playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
I will. Hey, you say that, but I'm not gonna lie. He might be better now, which is a crazy thing to say because he's older.
It's possible because the thing with Mike Conley is Mike's game wasn't nothing crazy. The thing with Mike, if you look at Mike Conley, Mike will if you go back like let's say 10 years, he tells you he don't dunk because it preserves his leg. Mike basically. I will look at Mike the same way I look at CP3. You're not doing too much. You know how to play the game. You know how to play the game to your strengths. You know that for what you are and what you need to do, you do not need to do nothing crazy. Mike is somebody that is serviceable. He has a jumper. He's not what he used to be in terms of like defense or whatever, but it doesn't mean he's a cone. It doesn't mean that he can't sit here and get in a passing lanes and do all that. The thing with Mike is, and this is why I compare him to Chris Paul, is Mike is a floor general. There's not that many actual floor generals in terms of actually knowing how to oversee the game and seeing it from both sides of the court. There's a reason why he was so crucial to that team. It's because he has that experience. The thing with them Grizzlies teams was, yes, they had a lot of talent, but they didn't have a lot of experience. They had a lot of talent, but they didn't have a lot of experience. And that's why I compare him to Chris Paul. Is Mike is a floor general. There's not that many actual floor generals in terms of actually knowing how to see how to oversee the game and seeing it from both sides of the court. There's a reason why he was so crucial to that team. It's because he has that experience. The thing with them Grizzlies teams was, yes, You had a lot of people on those teams that were like some actual dogs. You had Marcus. You had Randolph. You had Tony Allen, the grind father himself, and whatever. But the thing with Mike is Mike knew exactly how to insert himself. Mike could go the whole game not doing anything, just playing straight defense. But I guarantee you, they need a bucket. He's somehow wide open. He knows how to get himself open. He knows what to do. Mike is just a solid player. And the thing is, his game just translates to his age. Like, he's not doing too much. It's like, look at D Wade towards the end of his career. D Wade always said, it's about how you transform with your age. Like, okay, cool. I'm not as quick as I used to be, but I can still get to them spots. It's knowing your spots. Mike Conley is just solid. The only reason why, yes, Rob is young and all that, but at the end of the day, Mike Conley's just too crucial. You're not gonna take that spot from for Rob to take that spot. Rob gonna have to start popping off every game, and even then, it doesn't even matter because Mike is still gonna start just for the fact that he is the voice of that team for the most part. You have Carl, who probably be gone at some point. If assuming, they might keep him for a little bit. Just
I don't even know if he might be leaving at this point. I don't know him. Like, he has like his highs are so high.
Yeah,
like especially the Nuggets series, Game 7.
With them lows, bro.
And those lows are really fucking bad. So I don't know what they do with them.
Them lows bad.
You got Nas Reed. Like, it's like if you go to the world, like we still got
Nas Bucket Reed. You mean big man?
For real.
Big man? I don't want to call him a big man, man. He's that man a point for real. He run
facts.
He go coast to coast, give you the behind the back, spin move, lay it up.
For real.
Off the glass, by the way. That's not a big man. That's a guard. That's a big guard right there.
You can gas up Nas as much as you want. Like, Towns is better though. Towns is a good gap better than Nas Reed. Like,
oh no, it's a good gap. But at the end of the day, one was somebody that basically was unexpected, and another one was somebody that came into the league as a top pick.
Yeah, for sure. You got it.
For sure. But yeah, Rob is not starting, bro. Mike Conley, he's the glue of that team. I like this Timberwolves team. I like them picking up Rob Dillingham though, because obviously Mike Conley's getting old in age. So now hopefully
about buckets.
We know Rob Dillingham was a bucket in college. So if that translates early to the league, you have somebody who, when Mike Conley can sit down, you plug in Rob, he can get you some buckets while Mike is sitting down, you know what I mean? And at the same time, he can learn under Mike to be, sort of a floor general like Mike is too. So hopefully it works out. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, this draft class is doo-doo.
He doesn't have to get buckets while Mike is sitting down. He just have to get buckets when Anthony Edwards not putting up 50. Like, that's it.
True. And look, I like Anthony Edwards, but he's a guy where some days he's he like Michael Jordan, some days not so much. You know what I mean? Like,
his stinkers stink like shit.
Yeah, bro. Like he'll mostly give you, like, he can give you 35, but he'll give you like 12 some days. And, like, those are the days where you gonna need
12 points on like 30 shots.
Yeah.
Shout out Game 7.
I know that's still the guy. Just damn, bro. It took you 30 shots to get like 12.
Yeah, I'm looking at this like. Oh yeah, I like Jared McCann too. I know people have been hating on him because he does his little TikToks.
Role player.
Yeah,
good role player. Great role player.
Too. But this is bad, bro. Who the fuck did the Hornets draft, bro?
Who?
Tijane Salon. Real ball nerd over here.
Who?
He's a project player. That motherfucker was the biggest reach.
Is that what the Hornets needed?
No, they didn't. That's why I was like,
to be fair.
Bro, they literally had every reason to draft Donovan Clingan, and they said no. That shit surprised the fuck out of me.
I mean,
all their centers are injury prone.
Yeah, because I was about to say Mark Williams is good, but he is injury prone for sure.
Yeah, and if you got a team like the Hornets, especially when you just drafted someone who is definitely I'm calling it he is gonna be a multiple time All-Star. Brandon Miller is fucking nice. You need your guys now. You got to set that roster up because LaMelo, He's been losing a lot his entire the entire time he's been there.
For real.
You know, like you got to set that shit up correctly.
Brandon
Don't
Miller.
need a project player. They did not need that, but
Nope.
we'll see if he's good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Brandon Miller. But moving on from that garbage ass draft class, are y'all first of all, are y'all copping 2K25? Me personally, I'm definitely not.
I haven't copped 2K in like 3 years, but I might.
Yeah, I mean, Black Ops 6 looks pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, I
Bro,
think
I'm gonna be honest with you. You got Black Ops 6. You got
I might have to get the Call of Duty wave.
You got Black Ops 6. You got the new Sparking Zero. Right, those 2 games, that's cracking the streets right there. All right, you got Silent Hill 2 remake.
Hey man, look, I'm still playing college
games, bro.
I don't know about y'all. I'm still playing college football, bro. Real shit.
Oh, there's that too, bro. I'll put it like this:
2-time national champion type shit. Hit that transfer portal after the first year.
Nah, bro, you gotta do that Old Dominion grind.
Old Dominion.
Crazy Dominion grind, bro.
Crazy.
Telling you, I don't want to hear no one talk about them catching chips in college. If you not picking a team that's trash, all right, Jeff, you know where Old Dominion is?
I do not.
All right, that's exactly my point. Exactly my point. You see them. Honestly, I would be willing to say if you look at the roster right now, I don't think they got like a 4-star athlete on that roster.
That's tough. That's tough right there. But yeah, back to 2K25. So they announced, I guess, like the top 100 players and their ratings, and some of them got some people upset. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go down the list, say some ratings, see what y'all think. So the highest rated current players is a 3-way tie. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo are all in 97. I don't have a problem with that because I think those are the 3 best players in the league. I think we can all agree on that, right?
That's
Yes.
3. Now, as far as whatever order you think, that's up to you. You know, that's your discretion, but that's the 3 for sure. SGA is a 96. Based off last season, he got to be a 96.
Deserved.
Should have been a 95, you said?
Should have been a 96.5.
Damn, 96.5.
Just bump him up that point, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Don't you got Doncic?
I respect SGA, but like he's not in that realm though. Of the other guys, he's not in the realm of
I agree.
Let you know, in the grand scheme of 2K, that 1 point, that 1 point, that's really the difference. I promise you, the stat that they used to make that 1 point difference was something stupid.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah. So these next 3 players are all the same. They're 95 overall. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum. Not gonna lie, one of these niggas do not belong. One of these niggas do not belong, bro.
Tatum's higher than Durant?
Huh?
Tatum's higher than Durant.
Yeah, KD's a 94.
Yeah.
KD's 94, bro.
I would have put Tatum 94 at least. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just because
I can't see the concept of Tatum being better than Durant in any fashion of
good as Curry and Bron? I don't know, bro.
He's not in that realm, but it's hard. Like, it's not like it gets me tight because at the end of the day, the fucker won a chip. Now, was he the main player for that? No, he was not. But he was like a 1A, 1B kind of thing. So I guess I'll give him those props.
1C. 1C.
Well, that Celtics team was fucking cracked.
Shout out Derek White. Shout out Drew Holiday. I think that might be the 4th option, nigga.
I watched my team get digged down by everybody, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
Oh, you watched that in 4K, 60 frames.
Fucking K. Entire games, bro.
I was on vacation, thankfully, so I got to like tune out the champion.
You watched Luka crash out one game about not getting called. Which then probably cost him the game because he was too busy arguing calls.
Yeah, I mean, look, we honestly, we got a Dallas Mavericks on the show, a Dallas Mavericks fan on the show now. Give us your quick thoughts about the finals. Like, what do you think the main issue was? Like, what went wrong?
Bro, we missed fucking like I think 50 free throws. That's fucking nuts, bro. Like, that's the shit that you watch and you're just like what the fuck is going on? Like at that point, I'm like, dog, what are we doing?
Y'all got paid to take a dive.
I'm not gonna say all that because I mean, and this is like tough for me to say because I love Kyrie, bro. That like, bro, Kyrie Western Conference Finals, Kyrie Finals, like it was fucking night and day,
Yeah.
and that surprised the shit out of me because I'm like, dog, this is like this. The script was saying he's supposed to get your revenge, big bro. He's supposed to get your revenge, dog.
That kind of surprised me too, but not all the way because think of the last time Kyrie played the Celtics in the playoffs. They had that nigga in Arkham, and that was the Celtics team that didn't have Drew Holiday. This is a better Celtics defense than that one, than the last time he played the Celtics when he was in the Nets. So
I agree, but also last season was, and to me, like, because I watched this dude his entire career, last season was the best version of Kyrie I've ever seen. Like, I'm not even joking. That like he took such a fucking leap with the Mavericks that I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So Celtics did have better defense, but bro, Kyrie got so much better, and just in the biggest moment, that shit was just wasn't hitting, bro.
For me though, bro, to be honest, I think like a lot of people, they shit on Kyrie, they shit on Luka. But for me, I don't think it was. I'll put too much on the superstars, and I don't even think it's a coaching thing either. I'm not the biggest fan of Joe Mazzulla. I just think it was a roster thing, bro. I think the roster was just that much better than your guy, and I think that
it was
guys who showed up in the playoffs, like PJ, your bigs, really, they just didn't show up at the finals. I don't know if it was a fatigue thing or like an experience thing, but like PJ Gafford, they just didn't give you the production that
and it sucked because like these are the dudes that I was defending the entire season, and I'm like, yo, wait till like these motherfuckers were showing up every single round. The finals comes and they're nowhere to be found, dog. Yo, I'm not even joking when I say, bro, I'm looking at the camera. Derrick Jones Jr. was a fucking DPOI that entire playoff run. Yeah. Fucking Celtics series comes. The shit is that motherfucker getting cooked. He getting fried by fucking Derek White, bro. And it did it. And Jaylen Brown. All right. Also, Jaylen Brown looked like the best version of himself I've ever seen.
Demon transition,
bro. On both ends,
like one Dallas player from slander. I just want to exempt one Dallas player from slander.
Who's that?
The rookie center.
Oh,
Derek Lively. He's gonna be amazing. He'll be all right.
I exempt him on slander because that boy did a lot for a rookie on top of what was going on with him too. So I will exempt him from slander. Cause at the end of the day, if it's a rookie choking in the finals, that's fine. That's expected.
Yeah.
Anybody else though? It's clip.
Because I just feel like you saw Luka get frustrated, like in fourth quarter. Sometimes Kyrie struggled. I think it was just because there was so much pressure on them because they weren't getting enough production from the role players. To be honest, that's how I thought.
And like asking because what even I can say this now, like the Celtics are still the best team in the NBA. Asking the best team in the NBA to shit the bed when they have like all these other players that can step up, like that's too much to ask for, bro. I don't think a single player aside from Tatum had like really bad performances, bro. Like even in games where fucking Drew would drop
Brown
like 12
had,
points.
3 bad games, but they were the first round.
Who?
Jaylen Brown had bad games in the first round.
He's talking about the finals, just the finals. Like Drew Holiday would have like 12 points like 12 points. He would be like locked the fuck in on everything else. Steals, like assists too. Like yo, it was like nobody could really do bad. Like, and that just sucked because it's like, what else can we like do if everybody's like all just fucking like this when that team, bro?
Yeah, even bro, people shitted on Jason Tatum's performance. Even Tatum, when he had like bad shooting nights, he was there on defense. He was there on the defensive end. He was giving you assists. He was giving you rebounds. You know what I mean? I gotta commend him a little bit just because he was able to like put his ego aside and step back and be like, JB is that guy right now. So I'm gonna let him be. I'm not gonna get in his way. Because some players would be like, I'm getting my shots up. I'm the best player on this team. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot myself out of this. That's what Kobe would have done, to be honest. That's what Kobe would have done. Tatum, he was able to take himself out of the situation and be like, nah, let me just play a role. You know what I mean? And let Jaylen Brown and let Derek White do what they did. And then, they cooked. Shout out to the Celtics. I'm hoping they shit the bed this year, man. I really am.
Do.
I hate Boston.
That's the thing that sucks, bro. Because I fucking love what the Knicks did with getting Macau, Paul George on Philly, but like the Celtics are still the best team because they like literally re-signed everybody and they got fucking Lonnie Walker too, just for the vibes, just for the fucking
Shout out
vibes,
to
getting
Al
Lonnie
Horford
Walker.
for coming back and playing another season.
Crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
like dog, it's tough. Like I think I'm glad the East got better, but the Celtics are still like they're right up there. Bro.
I think they're going back, bro, and I'll tell you why. As much as it pains me to say, I think the Knicks have the best chance to knock them off. But the problem with the Knicks is the only way that happens if they need everyone. And
They
the
need everyone.
odds that Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby are all healthy all year into the playoffs, the odds are not that high because
All right, it's only 2 of them that's injury prone.
Julius Randle get hurt every year.
Julius Randle got hurt one time. He's not usually hurt during the regular season. He got hurt during the regular season because his shoulder got dislocated.
He was hurt last year also.
Yes,
Better
they're in the
Hyman.
playoffs. In the playoffs. But outside of that, if you actually if we sit here and look at his 4 or 5 years in the Knicks uniform, those are the only times he was hurt.
Hey man, look,
That's not enough for me to say injury prone. You got OG who's literally missing games consistently all his career. And you got Mitchell who's missing games his whole career. That's injury prone.
that's the biggest part. You need OG. You need OG. You need Julius. You need all them niggas. Like you need all hands on deck if you're going to beat the Celtics. And the only reason I put them, I give them a chance is because not only do they have the team, but they have closers also. Brunson has proven himself to be a closer. Even Dante DiVincenzo has proven himself to be a closer, bro. I was a fan of Dante even when he's on the Warriors, bro. He's a bucket for sure. But yeah, just because it has to everything has to go right type shit, I just don't see it happening. And Philly, hell no. Hell no.
I wouldn't sleep too much on Philly, but also with the Knicks, it's also like, do you need Randall? Because we were about to see our Julius Randle. I don't know. I don't know what that offense is gonna look like because you got Macau, you got OG, now you got Randall. That is a lot of mouths to feed on offense. And we know damn well Brunson is the number 1 option. I don't know if Macau could take the step back. OG could kind of take a step back. I don't know if Randall is gonna be that set number 2 option anymore for the Knicks. Like I don't have too much faith in that.
It's gonna be
I
interesting.
can't see Macau being an option over Randall.
I don't see either of them.
I don't know.
I really can't see Macau being an option because the only reason why we're even having that conversation of him being an option over Randall is we're talking about a 25 game stretch that first season on the Nets. Once you got to last season, Macau was not that same scorer. He's
So,
not a 1 or 2. He's not gonna be a 1 or 2. He's, if anything, he's a 3. Now I ain't gonna lie. Should OG be over Macau? No. OG literally is either going to be a spot up 3-point shooter or he's gonna be transitions. He doesn't really do much outside of that besides that and play defense.
I think
He had his moments.
I think
He
Macau
has his moments
will be the
at
same.
the end of the day, but it's like, nah, they can't be over Randall since Randall literally is your only type of inside out offense on the whole team, especially because we don't have another big that actually even has any offense to begin with. So Randall's going to be your number 2 regardless.
I think first of all, him as a number 2 is still sneaky. I stand by that. That's a stinky number 2 option. But I think Macau and OG are going to have similar roles. I think they're both going to be kind of like in the catch and shoot role, considering that obviously Brunson is Brunson, and kind of Randall is pretty ball dominant. So I think they're both going to be. OG was that guy that's like, oh, I'm going to stay in the corner type shit, and he's good in transition also. So is Macau. They're both very similar players, so I think they're going to play similar roles. And the offense is it's gonna be real interesting to see, man. So what were you saying, Jeff? Were you saying that like they should have like maybe think of trading Julius?
Well, because first of all, when the lineup was healthy, but this is without Macau though. When the lineup was healthy, the Knicks were probably one of the best teams in the league.
Really
like
good.
Definitely top 3 because they were literally undefeated till they ran into the Mavericks. But they were undefeated for that long. And thing is with Macau though is like,
I was gonna say, keep in mind during that 12 or 11 or 12 game stretch, Randall was like 28, was like 25, 8, and 10 during that stretch, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he was incredible. The thing is, though, when Mikal was a third option, he was amazing. But he was going behind CP3 and D Book. Those are two players that are like far superior to Randall, like 100% hands down. And I think Randall's a great regular season player, but we haven't seen it in the playoffs though. And when I seen the Knicks in the playoffs, I seen a bunch of other guys just unlock an entire new version of themselves. Josh Hart was fucking hooping his ass off. DiVincenzo, Deuce McBride, everybody took a step up. That I'm like, damn, I don't want them to take that a step back because I seen these motherfuckers hoop, and they played winning basketball. So I don't know, because at least with Phoenix, we saw it actually work like pretty good until they ran to the Bucks. But like, it's different with the Knicks. It's really different with the Knicks. That's a lot of offense on one team, like a lot of offense.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I definitely feel you. We're gonna have to see. I'm personally not sold on Philly, just because I think Philly has the same problem, bro. They don't have a closer. And I'm sorry, Paul George is not a closer, bro. Especially in the playoffs. Paul George is not a fucking closer. So
you know who could be one though? The dude that fucked up the Knicks, Mr. Maxey, who is one of the most surprising players I've ever come across. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey, bro.
Hey man, like honestly, I love Tyrese Maxey. I really, really do. And yeah, he was fucking up the Knicks.
I love when I get
just fucking up the Knicks, bro. That man's was coming across half court and letting it fly.
Dude, I love when players surprise me. That motherfucker looked like a superstar. I never thought I'd say Tyrese Maxey and superstar in the same sentence. That motherfucker looked like a superstar, bro.
He did, bro. He did. But look, it's so crazy that like I bet you we're gonna get to a point where the Sixers in the playoffs, you have a team with Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. Isn't it crazy that the narrative is gonna end up being Tyrese Maxey needs some help? Because I know that Tyrese Maxey is gonna show up. Joel Embiid is the nigga that be self-sabotaging when it comes to playoffs. And that's something that I don't think is talked about enough. I know people talk about how he's injury prone, which he is, but he has a lot of playoff stinkers. And you know who else does? Paul fucking George. So, yes, Tyrese Maxey, he could be that player. But I still do not trust Joel Embiid. I've never trusted Paul George when it mattered. And him being on the Sixers doesn't move me, bro. If Milwaukee figures it out, I'm taking Milwaukee over them, bro. For real. Real shit.
The thing with the Sixers, though, like the reason I say don't sleep on them is because they got their entire bench back. They got rid of Tobias Harris's weak ass, who they definitely did not need. But Kelly Oubre on a vet minimum is fucking crazy to me because that motherfucker's not a vet minimum player. They also signed, they got Nick Batum, who's still fucking good at fucking 43 years old and shit. And they got fucking Caleb Martin from the Heat too.
Ew.
Like that shit is like, and they got Jared McCain, who I think is going to be a really good shooter. Like that team is built pretty well. Just cannot let these motherfuckers get injured again because them injuries are racking up on Embiid, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Nah,
Y'all managed to go the whole Sixers roster without naming Honey Bun.
James Harden is on the Clippers, sir.
Oh, that's right.
James Harden is so irrelevant. You forgot what team he was on. That's how irrelevant James Harden is, bro.
The Clippers are a two-man team now, brother.
That shit is a one-man team, bro.
Bro, the Clippers, that's purgatory. That
James Harden comeback season next season.
Doubt it. I doubt
it. It's not a comeback season.
Bro. Who he passed the ball to? Terrence Mann? Because Kawhi not playing.
Derrick Jones Jr. starting his fall.
Derrick Jones Jr. got punished for his foul performance, so he got sent to the Clippers. Real shit. The
Clippers got a brand new stadium, and ain't nobody coming to watch.
It's gonna be that new stadium. It's gonna be James Harden running out there with Terrence Mann and Bones Highland with Kawhi on the bench. That's the story of the Clippers, and they're gonna be the 10th seed, and they're gonna lose in the play-in. That's what the Clippers season is about to look like.
I do have them as a play-in team. Like that's
somehow. Kawhi gonna play enough games to get them in the play-in, and then miss.
Kawhi gonna play a calm 37 games.
It's so sad, bro.
if I could bet on the amount of games he played, I would actually put a decent amount of bread on him playing somewhere between 37 and 42.
Yeah. Yeah, I would take like if the line was like 45 games, I might take the under.
I would 100% take the under.
Real shit.
100% take the under. 100%. Because what's gonna happen is he's gonna get rested on back-to-backs probably. All right. So that alone should add to him going under.
Yeah. Real quick before we move, because we didn't really talk about these 2K ratings. How do we feel about Jalen Brunson being a 93, but Jaylen Brown being a 92? I mean, after that finals performance, bro, I think Jaylen Brown deserves his respect, bro. I think 92 a little low.
I think that's just fine for him because he is a number 2. He is a number 2.
Is he? Is he a number 2?
Yes, he is. Yes. I can't do that because Tatum definitely is a leader of that team.
But why can't we do that though? Why can't we do that?
Because like, dog, I don't know what a Jaylen Brown led team would do. Because I mean, he definitely does it on both ends, but he doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't create like Tatum. Tatum actually does create shots. I'll give him that. Like he has that in his bag to like try to get everybody involved. Jaylen Brown doesn't though, and we've seen Jaylen Brown at his worst. When he's getting guarded by Bam Adebayo in the Miami Heat. Literally cannot go left. He worked on it this season. It looked pretty good. But I want to see Jaylen Brown against an actual good defense, which we'll see what he runs into. But 92 is fair. 92 is fair. Jalen Brunson is another level, though, bro. Like, he was putting up Jordan numbers, bro.
He was
in the playoffs.
And look, like, I think both of these niggas should be like a 94, if I'm being real. I think niggas need to put some respect on my boy Jaylen Brown. I think there needs to be discussions about who the real number 1 in Boston is, because look, all this shit you talking about Jaylen Brown, bro, that was years ago, bro. We talking about right now, when push came to shove, when it mattered the most, who led them, who was the best player on the team. It was Jaylen Brown, bro. Jaylen Brown got them over the hump. I'm
sure. But it wasn't like a significant enough like gap. Like, all right, Jaylen Brown was the best player, but it was like by like this much. Like it wasn't like an overbearing, like, holy shit, you got carried by Jaylen Brown kind of thing. Because everybody did their thing. 94 is fucking crazy. What you smoking on, dog? They rating as KD.
Is that crazy? Okay, maybe
motherfuckers invited Jaylen Brown to a KD conversation. I'm done.
Brunson being a 94. I would have sat here and just accepted it.
Hey, yo, look.
Brown being a 94 is kind of crazy to me, because now I gotta sit here and you gotta justify Brown being the same rating as Kevin Durant.
Bro, we saw a couple years ago.
I could justify Brunson just off the playoff game.
Brown had KD in Arkham. What are we talking about? He had KD in Arkham Asylum.
Wait, so you're telling me that Jaylen Brown is only 1 overall less than the GOAT LeBron Ramon James?
LeBron should be a 99.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
LeBron should be a 99. We keep it at a stat. This is what I'm saying. Overall, it's fine.
99? He's a 99? Yo, this 2018 Brown again?
Did you watch the Olympics?
Put some respect on the kid.
Did you watch the Olympics, Swan? Because I did.
I watched every single game.
I saw what Captain America did for our country. Him and Steph Curry should be goddamn 100s. If we're being honest. God bless America, USA.
Fucking backpacked us, yeah. Holy shit.
But I'll give you the overall, but I'm going to say this. Tatum had the keys for like 6 years, and what happened? Conference finals, lost in the first round. Jaylen Brown finally gets the keys. What happened? They get over the hump. Let's see how these couple years play out. We'll see who the real number 1 is. I'm just saying it's up for debate. Niggas always say Tatum is the number 1. We don't know if he's the number 1. He swears he's Kobe. He might be Byron Scott. We don't know. We do not know. And I'm saying
that is a nasty comparison.
Nah, Byron Scott.
He's pretty though. Rick Fox.
You're right. All I'm saying is, I think Jaylen Brown at 92 and Tam at 95 is nasty, bro. That's nasty, especially what just happened in the goddamn finals.
That's why Tatum should be a 94, because 3 overalls is too crazy, but a 2 overall gap, I'm okay with. Like he'll be a high 92 and Tatum like a low 94. But like, and I'm a Mavericks fan, but that motherfucker did get all NBA first team. Fuck, what is it? 4 times? I don't fucking know. He got a lot on his resume now. Like,
Tatum's a great player. He's a great player. I'm not gonna shit on Tatum too much.
I'm just saying, if Brunson's a 92,
he's a 93. He's 93.
He's 93. Then Randall should have been like 88, 87.
I think he
put him at 85.
85. DeMar
What did he
DeRozan
average last season? I know his numbers weren't bad. He was an all-star.
25, 5 and 5, but you're 85 overall.
Yeah, that's actually BS. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He has more boards.
That's actually crazy.
To be fair, he's probably closer to like 25 and like 8 and 5. But again, that being an 85 overall is wild.
Yo, the 85s is that's a weird ass group. And ain't no way these niggas are the same overall, bro. Listen to this. These are the 85 overall. Scotty Barnes, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Alfred Sengun, Rudy Gobert, Bradley Beal, Chris Middleton. How the hell are they all the same overall?
All right, first things first. Middleton is like a career, probably got like 18 points a game in the last 6 seasons, but him and Julius is the same overall. Julius got all NBA teams to his name.
Yo, Julius Randle is as good as Brandon Ingram?
Brandon Ingram's not a good player, bro.
Brandon Ingram should be like an 82 if we keep it in a stack.
All right, there we go. Thank you. As long as we're on the same page, bro.
Just so you know, Julius averaged 24, 9 and 5, but he's an 85 overall.
Yeah, he's definitely better than Scotty Barnes for sure. I'll give Randall an 87 because I think they put Bam at an 88. And with all due respect, I'm taking Bam over Randall.
Bam would probably got him. Bam would only be higher because of defensive stats.
Exactly. Sure. Yeah, of course.
But also, Evan Mobley, 86. One higher.
Wait, Evan Mobley's higher than Randall?
That's bullshit,
bro. Yeah,
oh, get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
Yo, I will never forget. I'll never forget that Cavs series like 2 years ago when Jeff tried to tell me Evan Mobley was going to cook Randall.
All right, first of all, that's when my Evan Mobley propaganda ended, bro. That first season. I became an Evan Mobley hater.
Y'all kept trying to tell me Evan Mobley's gonna cook Randall. But anyway, Evan Mobley's higher than Randall.
Yeah, that's dick suck. Holy shit, that's dick suck. Bro. That's actually ridiculous. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't understand how you could average 24, 8 and 5 and be an 85 overall. If anything, I could have understood if they made Bam at 89 or a 90 and made Julius at 1 point less, 1 or 2 points less. I would have been cool with it because I would have argued, okay, cool, the defensive stats. But Evan Mobley of all people being an 86, but Randall's at 85.
Also, I don't know how I feel about Chet Holmgren already being an 87. Now, I think
that's higher than Randall.
Yeah,
Randall also. Yeah, I didn't like that at all because that's a little too crazy.
Yeah. They have him at 87 and J-Dub at 86.
How are you higher than Randall?
OKC gonna be max in 2K. Gonna be max.
Yeah, it's actually bullshit because I mean J-Dub had a good season too, but honestly, those are 2 85, 84 overall players. Like at fucking most, bro. Like at most, they're getting a little too generous.
Chet had 16, 8 and 2 last year, but he's 2 points higher.
Very good defender, though. Very good defender. But yeah, 2 points. He's not better than Randall. In terms of an overall, he's not better than Randall.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Why the fuck is Bradley Beal on any 80 overall?
5 is for Bradley.
Somebody tell me why a fucking.
Yeah, what overall is Bradley Beal?
He's 85, bro. Same as Julius Randle.
85?
Yes, bro.
That motherfucker's back is made out of Laffy Taffy, dog. That man has no business being an 85.
Bro, like I couldn't like they got Sengun, Rudy Gobert, Bradley Beal the same overall. This shit don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense.
These niggas don't know hoops, bro. They don't watch hoops. They don't watch hoops. How's Bradley Beal at 85?
It baffles me, bro. It baffles me. James Harden.
He didn't even play like that last year.
He did not. And he like played like fucking 40 games. Like that's ridiculous, bro. They got taxed, bro. They got taxed. Chris Middleton is living off of a finals run from 2021, getting an 85 overall.
Chris Middleton, he's like an 83, but sometimes that nigga's like a 95 in the playoffs.
Sure. But for the most part, 83. 83.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
I will look. If Chris Middleton should probably be like an 81, just for the fact he's taking up in the regular season. In the playoffs, though, I would give him like Hall of Fame badges, though.
Yo, is it kind of fucked up that I think 82 is kind of high for DeAndre Ayton?
Empty stats?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of high, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I'm looking at the niggas next to him. Like, it's kind of crazy that like Josh Hart's also 82. I'm like,
I'm taking Josh Hart.
I'm thinking Josh Hart, bro. Like,
for sure.
First things first. Shout out Josh Hart, man. Shout out Josh Hart. Second, it's the fact that he's really at 82.
Caruso being 82 is low too. That's low.
I think it's just fine. I mean, the defense is cool, but
Defense.
The offense has never been quite there. It's there, but it's not like insane.
Wait,
like,
hold up.
He's very good though.
Wait, you said Josh Hart's at 82?
Yeah, 82s are DeAndre Ayton, Josh Hart, Caruso, Jalen Suggs, Herb Jones, Jeremy Grant, and Darius Garland and Zubac and Valley.
First things first, Darius Garland took a big drop. Second, so if Josh Hart's at 82, what's DiVincenzo?
DiVincenzo, I don't even see him here.
All right, what's besides DiVincenzo? What's OG and Michael Bridges?
OG and McCall are both 84.
Same rating, right?
They're both 84.
So
that's fair.
OG
I agree with that.
1 point below Randall.
Yeah.
All right, so then what's Mitchell Robinson?
And Mr. Robinson, these are the top 100 players, bro. Mitchell Robinson not in there.
Yeah, you not seeing Mitchell Robinson.
That's all I need to know. That's all I needed to know. Actually, you know who might be in the top 100?
Who?
That's his damn. I forgot his name because he broke my heart when he went to the Thunder.
Oh, Isaiah Hartenstein.
He might make top 100. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, he should be an 81.
He's 81.
Right? 81.
Oh, he's 81.
That's perfect.
He's 81.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty. There's only two nets on here, bro. See, it's real nasty, bro. And they're both at 81.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith is crazy. Future Maverick, bro. Get him off my team. Get him off my team, bro. Take him back.
Hey, so who are the
my Luka Doncic merchant, bro.
I'm out of here. What'd you say, Swan?
I said, so who were the two Nets players then?
Cam Thomas and Claxton, both 81. The Cam Thomas shit gonna go up though, on God.
They gave Cam 81?
Better.
Yeah, Cam Thomas, he gonna be 85 by the end of the year, on God.
I'm actually surprised they gave him an 80 just for the fact that all them good games only come when he starts.
It was not. Look, this year, bro. Blame Jock Vaughn, bro. Jock Vaughn had a personal issue with Cam Thomas. I don't know what it is, but
what a shit coach. Holy fuck.
I'm glad his bald ass is gone, bro. I like Jock Vaughn at first. He started tweaking. Bro. Like he started sitting Cam Thomas. When he started when Spencer Dinwiddie was getting more minutes than Cam Thomas, I was like, yeah, get this nigga out of here. Get him out of here.
That shit was ridiculous, bro.
Get him out of here, bro. Like I remember my pops, he's a Lakers fan. He was like, yeah, we got Dinwiddie. I was like, you gonna see. You gonna hate him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I actually want to go back to this. Yo, I said I'll take Bam over Randall. There's a lot of Miami Heat fans on my neck because I said Bam Adebayo is definitely not a 90 overall. I don't know who the fuck I don't know who you think a 90 overall is. Bam Adebayo is not a 90 overall. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, I agree he's one of the best defenders in the league. 90 overall is fucking crazy. Like, that's ridiculous to me.
I think because you said definitely. That's what probably triggered them. Because I think he's probably borderline. Like, I probably put him like an 88 or some shit like that.
He's because 88, 89. Like, yeah, like
so that shit. I get why, because offensively, there's definitely some improvements to be made. But defensively, he's one of the few guys that could probably like really guard run 1 through 5.
He could.
So he's really like the anchor for the Miami Heat. But the offense just, is really kind of one-dimensional. So I get why you wouldn't put him in the 90s. I probably wouldn't put him in the 90s either. They were cooking you though.
I just don't get it because like I value offense a lot. That man has literally like averaged the same amount of points like every single season since his like third season. Same numbers, same everything. The defense got better, but it's dead ass the same numbers. And just last season he started taking threes, but it wasn't like he was like hitting that shit all the time. Like it was like a 1-3 every like 8 games or some shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know. The offense is too limited for me to give him that 90 because when you're a 90, if you're a 90 to me, you're like a top 20-ish player in the NBA. And I may take him over some guys, but you gotta like top 20s like stamped as fuck. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, I feel you. Speaking of superstars, next, this season, it's gonna be very interesting. There was a couple moves made in the offseason, but which superstars do y'all think have the most to prove next season? And either of y'all can start.
Okay, well, superstars, superstars. All right, Jeff, you got this.
Oh, all right. I'll take it a different turn. Number one to me is Demetrius Ja Morant. And that is because I do believe this. I think the Grizzlies with that team should definitely be a top 5 seed in the West. Can Ja Morant do that though? It has been almost like a year, bro, without basketball. And I know this, and we can all agree Ja Morant is a superstar level player. It's been a fucking minute though since you hoop, bro. And I like with this Grizzlies team, you got no excuse. If you're healthy and you're not doing shit on Instagram Live, I better see one of the biggest fucking comeback seasons like I've ever seen. Because I took you over Anthony Edwards, and now that motherfucker has like entered top 20 conversation, top 15 conversations, like top 10 conversations like that. Yeah, Ja Morant, I'm looking at you a whole lot next season. And of course, other than him, I'll group 2 names. It's Giannis and Dame. Damian Lillard disappointed the fuck out of me. You went from averaging 30 points like on a shitty Portland team for sure, but like, bro, you and Giannis did like y'all never looked like good together. Like, holy shit, you guys are supposed to mesh together like that, bro. Like it was supposed like you don't have like some crazy offense where that shit is not gonna work, but it just never worked. And Giannis, bro, you haven't been to an Eastern Conference Finals since that 2021 chip. Nobody wants to mention that, but
I
you
just want to
haven't done
say,
that.
it's because he brought that up. I just want to let you know when they won that chip, I said he not seeing that shit again. They just told me I was a hater. It's been like 4 years. He
But
that shit again.
he definitely should have seen that shit again because that next year they had everybody and they lost to the Miami Heat in the first fucking round, dog.
I'm just let
So
you know when you hate on players, it manifests. I said he wouldn't see that shit again. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. It's gonna be 5 years next year for sure.
He got some time though. He still has time.
he still has time, but I don't know how much time he has left in Milwaukee though.
That's the point. That's why I was gonna go to Milwaukee, but I'm actually not gonna say Giannis. I was just gonna say Dame because Dame is somebody whose whole career, I'm not gonna run from the grind. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. You couldn't get it done with CJ McCollum, understandably, but you finally ran from the grind. You left. You paired up with somebody who was viewed as one of, if not the best player in the world, and y'all couldn't get it done. Y'all stunk it up. Even before Giannis got hurt, y'all look like dog shit. Dame had a career low season. I get, new team. You didn't want to go to Milwaukee for real. He had his own personal thing going on. I know he was going through a divorce. I understand.
He's enjoying that divorce, bro.
No excuses now. You no excuse. You've been in Milwaukee for a year. You've gelled with Giannis already, and fuck that divorce, nigga. Because I'm pretty sure you smashed Glorilla. You're doing fine.
I think he did. I love that for him. I would have too.
But there's no excuses, and the reason why I don't think that there's enough. There's more pressure on Dame than there is Giannis, is because I think the time is ticking for Milwaukee. It's not ticking for Giannis, because if this shit does not work out, if then this window closes, Giannis is outie, and Giannis can go anywhere the fuck he wants, because at the end of the day, Giannis is one of those players where you can pretty much plug him anywhere and they're a contender. So Giannis has the leverage there. Milwaukee, you lose Giannis, you're fucked. So, you know what I mean? So I think the pressure is more so on Dame just because, you know, legacy wise, Giannis at least has a ring. You have nothing. So I think there's more pressure on Dame. And also, real quick, I'd say Embiid also. Like, look, I get it. Regular season, he's amazing. Some point, you got to show up when it matters, bro. You got to, like, not only just like you have to show up and play, but like you actually have to show up and not be injured. Like, you got Paul George now. Like, you have a squad now. You have the potential to make it to the finals. So, like, it's time. Like, these niggas, they about to move your team to Camden, nigga. Like, you need to win. Like, do you want to be in your 30s, knee all fucked up, playing in Camden? I wouldn't. So it's time, bro. It's time.
Yo, going off of what you just said, Justice, I was like, wait, what did the Bucks give up to get Dame? They gave up a 2029 first round pick. That shit might be fucking like platinum if Giannis leaves. That team is gonna be butt. Nobody's going to fucking Milwaukee, dog. That might be a platinum level pick right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And look, bro, not only did they do that, but they also gave up Drew Holiday and let Drew Holiday go to their biggest op in the Eastern Conference, the fucking Celtics, bro. And now they got one chip in counting. They might fuck around and repeat. So we'll see. They got to figure it out, man. What about you, Tony?
They don't have a bad team. They don't have a bad team.
Yeah, it's, you know, solid, but Brook Lopez ain't getting any younger.
Yeah, they wanted to trade him too, but they're like, fuck, we're not getting a good deal. So they're like, you can stay, big bro. You can stay, I guess.
I don't really have anybody that's clocks is really taken. I think y'all kind of really named the ones that like is obvious picks. If there's any two I really would probably want to highlight in terms of like I really probably need to see something out of them. It's some Cleveland niggas, bro. It's that Cleveland backcourt. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Blow it up.
They need to blow it up, but hold up. I ain't gonna lie to you, my brother. I ain't never mad. I ain't never mad about seeing a young black man take some bread. I know he seen that Brinks truck pull up to the crib and he said, you know what? Cleveland not that bad. You know, I can do this. You know, I might just stay home on the weekend, you know, stay in the mansion, you know. Ain't nobody go to Cleveland and say, you know, let's go out tonight. You feel me? Yeah, I think he's accepted his fate. There is no chip. There is no actual like meaningful basketball being played. I think he just realized, you know what, I'm just gonna take the generational wealth. And that's fine to me. But like, damn, nigga, I really thought you would have done I thought you would have done better for yourself. I really did. As for his backcourt mate, yo, he need to do better, man. Stop letting niggas say Darius Garland is washed, bro. You gotta do better. Is this the same dude?
Yeah, injury issues, man.
Nah, bro. But the injury issues, it's just random nagging shit, bro. Like your eye, bro.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird as fuck.
Like you can't control somebody else poking you in the eye. Like I can't even like call you injury prone for someone literally like poking you in the eye. But it's just like, bro. Have you seen this man play? This man's saucy, bro. He got the duffel bag. Don't let them tell you wash, bro.
That backcourt just doesn't fit, bro. It's two shooting guards. They don't have.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit whatsoever. It needs to be one or the other. That's it.
They shouldn't have broke up Sexland, bro. They should have rolled with Sexland.
They should.
Should be on the Magic for real. That's where
I have broken it up, and I'm so happy that Colin Sexton ended up. I'm not happy he ended up on the Jazz. That's also purgatory, but like it's the fact that he ended up on a team where he's still getting buckets. Because like my whole thing was, bro, you had one injury. You was averaging like 25 before that one injury. So how the hell? How the hell did you get banished like that, bro? One injury your whole career. You was averaging 25. You were averaging 25, and they were dangling you like you was an add-on. You know when you go to the store and you get something, they're like, "Oh, you got some sneakers? Would you like some shoe cleaner with that?" That's how they was dangling his name in trades, bro.
It's fucked up because they kind of risk it all for Donovan Mitchell. And yeah, even though Donovan Mitchell is a bucket for sure, but they had Colin Sexton. They also had Lauri Markkanen. They had Lauri Markkanen on their team. And now you have Donovan Mitchell, who, yeah, he signed an extension, but you ain't going to win shit. And you have Evan Mobley, who's supposed to be your future, who has pretty much not progressed rookie year. So, like, the Cavs,
I'm glad they haven't paid him yet. Holy shit.
They're kind of in purgatory also. I don't know if they're going to be able to pay him. They just paid Donovan Mitchell.
I don't know if they. I don't think they're gonna have enough.
Who's really on payroll? Who's really on the payroll?
Bro, everybody. They got Jared Allen under contract. They got Garland under contract. Donovan Mitchell's now making $50 million a season. And
I love that for him. You pay generational wealth, brother. I love that.
I mean, he deserves it.
They gave Max Strus a good ass contract. Like,
I just don't want to see no tears when y'all lose, bro. Suck it up. You making money, bro.
I wish Donovan was on the Magic, bro. Donovan and Paolo would be such a tough. And I think Jalen Suggs and Donovan would be a better backcourt than Donovan and freaking Darius Garland.
Honestly, yeah, that like you get the defense from Jalen Suggs. Like that shit is gonna be important as fuck. Exactly. It's just like I don't know how much losing he's gonna get, bro. Because you can say all you want about Darius Garland, bro. I don't think Darius Garland is washed. I just don't like him with Donovan. Like, bro, this is the same guy that was in Tyrese Halliburton conversations like a couple of seasons ago. Like he was a 20 and 10 guy. Mm-hmm. He's not even sniffing any of those assist numbers again. And the points, that shit is at like 17 now. And like, bro, I don't know. Put him on like put him on the Magic. Everybody needs a point guard, but like, bro, he just needs to like be the actual point guard of a team. He's gonna fucking be amazing.
They're both like so ball dominant. I feel like they both just need space to cook. They kind of like get in each other's way. Yeah, the Cavs are purgatory. One more person, I don't think he has that much to prove, but all I'm gonna say is if Klay Thompson looked like the old Klay, we need to have a discussion about Steve Kerr. If Klay pops off on the Mavericks, we need to have a discussion about this nigga Steve Kerr for real. Because the like everyone's been saying like Klay is washed. So if Klay go back to looking like it might be a Steve Kerr problem, you know what I mean? Because Steve Kerr is already on Raw watch a little bit, not only from the Olympics, but like bro didn't want to play Jonathan Kuminga. Like, what is bro doing? You know what I mean?
I feel you. I mean, Kuminga's not like an incredible player to me.
Kuminga's especially on the Warriors.
That man can't shoot, and that like matters a lot to me. So I'm gonna have my eye on him next season because he now should be the actual second option on that team. The thing about Klay, and I know he's on my team, that motherfucker was really bad.
He was.
He was really bad, and there's only so much you can do.
At an elimination game, that you talking about that guy?
Yeah, bro. That was the second option for a Warriors team.
That
Warriors roster is disgusting, bro. Like, I don't know. I still think Steve Kerr's a good coach. He's definitely not. That Olympics really showed me something, though. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, dog? Like, maybe that's why he dropped out of the Olympics. That's no longer a coach. I don't even know who our coach is going to be for 2028.
It don't matter. It's anybody but him.
Yeah, maybe like Spo. But
Spo would be a very, 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 very solid choice.
Yeah, just have me Spo and Tyronn Lue. Like they were the assistants this time, so just have them do it. But yeah, Klay, I think Klay gonna do good on the Mavericks, bro, because he's gonna be obviously he's gonna get more touches than Josh Green, but I think he's gonna be in like that Josh Green role. You know what I mean?
I kind of want him off the bench, bro. I don't know. There's a lot of not defense going on in that starting lineup. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
So who would you start?
Najee Marshall. Like we need like our Derrick Jones replacement. And Klay Thompson, I still think he could shoot. That man can barely defend.
Yeah,
like the way his feet move now.
It's sad because he's like a really solid defender.
He was, but that speed is not there anymore, bro. Like, and you can tell. You can literally tell, bro. So I got to see what we look like because I know he is going to be starting. But that's a simple switch that we can do like that. Like, I don't mind you off the bench, big bro. Yeah.
Take your millions, come off the bench.
Yeah, for sure.
I just remembered. You know who I'm also looking at next season? fucking Anthony Edwards, and that is mainly because everybody has him in their top 10. That motherfucker is not a top 10 player to me. You guys got to chill the fuck out with all the Anthony Edwards hype. Like, I think he's a good player, bro. Top 10 player right now is fucking nuts.
He's not. You're
What
not.
you're telling me is you don't think Anthony Jordan is Himothy? You don't think he's that guy? You don't think he's the new face of the league? You don't believe in the hype?
No,
And
I
that
don't.
shit sounded so fucking corny to say.
Yeah, get out of here with that
That
shit.
sound like what a Jeff's TikTok comment.
Cause fucking it's just crazy. Like people are like willing to take him over like a bunch of players. Like, bro, SGA is over here and Anthony Edwards is like here. It's not a crazy gap, but like SGA, I'm taking SGA over.
I want to say a lot of it is it started off as we was just jokingly gassing him, but then nigga kind of like became kind of like Himothy. But now it's just like it's a mixture of both.
Top 10 is crazy because when you're just naming off like the best players in the league, like off rip, you think like Jokic, Luka, Giannis, Joel Embiid, LeBron, Steph, KD. You're already at 7. So he's already not better than all the niggas I just named. That's already 7 niggas, right? Then, you know, we're getting down to nitty gritty. Is he better than Jason Tatum?
Can't do that.
SGA.
Is he better? Yeah, I didn't even say SGA. Is he better than SGA? Not really. Is he really
SGA
better?
is Himothy.
Is he better than Anthony Davis? If we're really being honest,
That's what. Yeah, that's the question that because everyone's like, why did you put
to be
AD over
fair,
Anthony Edwards? I'm like, bro,
healthy Anthony Davis is top 10 no matter what.
on God he is. On God he is.
Anthony Davis's biggest flaw is he's either hurt. No, his biggest flaw is he's hurt.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis healthy is a top 10. Anthony Davis healthy very well for stretches of time could be like the best player on the planet.
y'all know I have a personal vendetta against Anthony Davis because he cost me money.
That's because you gotta stop betting on niggas that
Right.
you don't like.
But if for anyone that doubts Anthony Davis, go back and look at the in-season tournament final. This Davis, bro, is Himothy.
You gotta start taking his points, rebounds, bro.
Bro, he only needed, first of all, I'm not even gonna talk about that parlay no more because he cost me $4K. He only needed to make 1-3 all game, and he went 0 for 5 from 3 and shot 2 in overtime. So I'm not even gonna talk about it right now. But Anthony Edwards is not better than AD. And then there's other people like we didn't name. Like I think like him and Jalen Brunson is a discussion. I think him and Jalen Brown.
Devin Booker was a name people threw up there because a lot of people were saying Devin Booker's better. I'm personally taking Anthony Edwards, but not by that much.
Book is slept on now. And I don't know why, because we know Book is a bucket, and now he's shown this season to be a facilitator. He's a solid defender. He was a real solid defender in the Olympics. Book is slept on, bro. It's probably he talks a lot of shit though. So I get why people don't like him.
The reason why is because Luka embarrassed him like 2 years in a row.
That's Luka's son, but he's still like
once you get embarrassed like that, bro, you could be the coldest nigga in the world after that. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Yeah. You can still forget that.
That is true.
I mean, that's another dude that hasn't sniffed the WCF since his little finals run. Him and Giannis in the same boat, bro. That's it. That's just how it is.
They're in the same boat, but at least to Booker's case, Booker wasn't like viewed as like the best player in the planet at one point.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Bro, I personally hope that the Bucks figure it out because I'm scared where Giannis is gonna go, bro. Because you do not want that nigga. First of all, Giannis and Steph, you do not want to see. But
you gotta say Warriors. I ain't gonna lie.
Even worse, bro. He could do a complete 180 and be like, you know what? I want to play with Wemby. Imagine the fucking Wemby Giannis freaking front court.
That's gonna be so mad, bro. First of all, there's not enough room in the fucking West for 8 teams. That pisses me the fuck off, bro. Like, there's too many good teams in the West, bro. I need Memphis to go to the East, bro. Like, it's actually bad. Like, we got the Pelicans actually becoming a fucking good team now. Like, the Rockets are on the come up. The Spurs are quite literally 1 second option away from probably getting into the playoffs. That's how good Wemby is.
The NBA needs the Seattle and Vegas expansion teams and then move Memphis and the Pelicans to the East.
Perfect. Literally perfect, bro.
That's what needs to happen, bro.
Shouldn't both of them have been in the East to begin with?
They should have, yeah, because they're they're literally in the East. Minnesota is also in the East.
It literally is also in
They're
the
like it's crazy, bro. It's so weird. It's strange, bro.
yeah.
Loki, they need to switch that shit up and do it like football. Like because like there's no reason why the West is too stacked, bro.
It's too fucking stacked, bro. Too stacked. It's not fair. It's actually not fucking fair, bro. You gotta be perfect now, bro.
It's real nasty, bro. Like, and don't get me wrong, there's some good teams in the East, but it's just like this year it was like, all right, who are the Celtics playing? Like for real. But before we go, last year there was a couple surprise teams that kind of caught everybody off guard. The Pacers were better than a lot of people thought they were going to be. The Magic definitely surprised me, especially since like how high of a seed they were. Like at one point they were like the best team in the league, and they were sustaining that to be like a straight up playoff team coming into this season. What's a team? What's kind of like a sleeper team for you that you think is going to surprise everybody and secure a playoff spot, or even like a playing spot?
Well, I mean, like the one team I have like in my mind, and like everybody obviously needs to be healthy, but I think DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans was the right move to make, because like you literally now have potentially a team that could be the best defensive team in the league. Like you already have Herb Jones, you got Zion, like you got some dogs on that team. You finally get a point guard who I'm not too high on, but you also have CJ McCollum to help you out with that. You got Brandon Ingram for 1 year. We could see what he does in that 1 year. You got Zion. Like that team also has a great bench too. I didn't even say Trey Murphy. Bro, the Pelicans have one of the craziest rosters. If I don't see them as a top 6 seed in the West, I'd be surprised. But of course, they need to be healthy, and especially Zion, because that's somebody that lost a superstar aura.
Healthy and Zion in the same sentence.
I'm saying, yeah, he lost that superstar aura. But if you can be healthy in the regular season, they should definitely be like lock for the playoffs. Yeah.
I feel Pelicans. That's definitely a good choice. There's a lot of questions going on with the Pelicans just because we don't know where Brandon Ingram's going to end up. We don't know if Zion's going to be there long term. But what we do know is that was a great pickup for them, DeJounte Murray. I think he's going to fit well with them. Twan, what about you? You got any sleeper teams?
I don't really have sleeper teams because the one sleeper team I really had, they're not really sleepers no more. But I guess they probably gonna be a sleeper just for the fact they probably somewhere between 5 and 8. Whatever, but I guess they a sleeper. I'm not too fond of like DeRozan being on the Kings now, but like
I forgot about that, to be honest. I forgot about that move.
I'm not too fond of it, but like that's really it. That's like the only like sleeper team that I've been high on for like the last like 3 seasons maybe, but like
really good.
At best, they gonna be 5th seed at best.
I mean, they have Harrison Barnes, now they have DeMar DeRozan. It's definitely an improvement.
Sure. It is for sure an improvement, and I will be happily intrigued every time they light the beam afterwards, because that's like the hardest thing to do after a game. Like you can't tell me light the beam ain't hard, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be fun to watch. That might be like, because last year they were like borderline like playing team. They might be like a straight up playoff team this next year. Hopefully. We'll see. The West is still tough. The West is tough. That's why this team may surprise you. I'm not saying that they're gonna make any noise or nothing. They're not making, they're not getting past the plan, but don't be shocked if the Rockets sneak in that plan, bro. I know the West is tough. I know there's comp, especially like in that area, but they have a solid young team, man. And not only that, I think they're going to be active around the deadline because Ime Udoka is stubborn and he wants to win now. He wants to create a team that's win now. You saw he was going after all these free agents. He's going after KD, Jimmy Butler. I mean, delusional. He's not getting them, but
he needs the ring that he lost. That's what it is.
Exactly. I think they're going to land somebody. I don't know who, but mid-season, I think they're going to make some moves. I think they might end up sneaking in like that 10th seed or something. I don't know, but I think they are going to be a fun team to watch, though.
Bro, if
He said-
Ime is serious about winning, he should just pull the trigger like deadline before deadline, bro. Go ahead and trade Jalen Green because Şengün is the best player on that team.
Thank you.
But if you trade Jalen Green and somehow get somebody like a Donovan Mitchell, that means you want to win now.
Or
Now you're trying to win. You know what I mean? Then I'll take you seriously. But like the way I see the Rockets, bro, Green played his best basketball of his entire career once Şengün
Roof
was
with his son.
injured. That motherfucker averaged 30 points when Şengün got injured. We're not seeing that shit again. Like I know I'm not seeing that shit again. Cause they won too. They were on a 10-game win streak or some shit toward the end of the season. Yeah, like bro, they look good. That team looked good. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they figure it out, but bro, I don't know. They look like a losing team when they're both on the court.
If I'm the Rockets, bro, Şengün, Amin Thompson, and Reed Shepherd, because you just drafted him, they're good. Everybody else is on the fucking trade block. Everybody, and I guess Van Vliet too, just because it's gonna be hard to move that contract. But everybody else, I like Jabari Smith Jr. too. I do, but everybody else on the trade block, bro. Like if you really want to make a move for real, I think the time is now. But yeah, I think you never know. They might sneak into that 10th seed. You never know who falls off. I think the Clippers falling off a cliff. I could definitely see because
that could happen.
I could definitely see Kawhi getting a major injury and James Harden straight up giving up at the end because that's what he does. He gives up.
That is some shit he would do. That is some shit he would do. I ain't gonna lie.
Real shit.
Boy, clocking out.
Real shit. But yeah, let's clock out of this podcast real quick, bro. That's it, man. Yap session over. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you subscribe to Supervillain Studios. Follow the pod on IG. No, it's no look pod _, right?
No look pod _
I always forget the username, bro. I always forget the username. But yeah, subscribe to SVS on YouTube. Check out my other pods, the Supervillain Show and New Pod, Morning Commute podcast, both on the site. Go buy some After Love right fucking now. New drop. I still need, when I get paid, bro, I'm copping that Chico tee for sure. And go follow my bro on TikTok, bro. Jeffrey Doncic. Road to what, bro? What's the next milestone?
Road to 30K.
Road to 30 fucking K. Get this man to 30K right now, bro. Get this man 30K. I better see this nigga on Sports Center, bro. If Kenny Beachman can do it, Jeffrey Doncic do a real shit.
Fucking crying.
I don't think they're gonna allow me.
Not really. But yeah.
After Love new season drop next month. Tap in.
Sure. Yes, sir. We all tapped in for that. We all tapped in. But yeah, thank y'all. See y'all next time.
Deuces.